Hey everybody, it's Mike with Omega Survival, and I'm going to do a quick updated review video of the Bark River Parang. It's made of A2 tool steel. It's a very tough steel. It holds a very good edge. As long as you keep it fairly oiled every once in a while, it doesn't really corrode or rust. And this one is an extreme duty chopper that's built about as tough as they come. Its overall length is 17.5 inches. It has a blade length of 12 inches. It's .217 inches thick. It weighs a whopping 28 ounces. This knife is front heavy and it makes snap cuts and chopping very easy. It has a large belly for draw cuts, which is great for clearing and preparing land around a house or a campsite. And to get a little bit into the knife, this is the natural canvas micarta handle one. To give a little close up, it is full tang. Almost a 1/4 inch thick. Very heavy. And them draw cuts I was talking about, if you grip it right here, you see that curve right here, gives it a really good spot to grip. And when you're holding it like that on a campsite, you got a good 6 inches of blade for a draw knife, you know, a makeshift draw knife on the go. And I have a few hatchets and axes, Wetterlings and Fiskars and Gransfors Brucks, and I really have to say that this really holds its ground with my hatchets. If not, this is a more efficient chopper. It just chops deep. It's all steel and it's very heavy, and it's got that really high, let's see if we can get that on video. It's got that really high convex grind. I'm trying to get a good angle here. Let's see if I pull it back a little bit. It's got a really high convex grind on it. And it's got two really large rivets in the handle. And it's totally solid. It's got a really good grip. And much like anything that's made out of micarta, when you wet it, it just gives you a better grip. Like if you got clammy hands or wet hands or it's humid out, it just gives you a better grip. And this thing really does have a really good grip. When you hold this, it's solid. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. It's got a good lanyard hole if you want something to wrap your hand around or assistance pulling it out of the sheath. And let's talk about the sheath for a minute. It's a big sheath. Like all Bark River sheaths, it's high quality. This leather is about 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's tripled at all the edges. As you can see, there's no possible way of getting hurt or injured in any kind of way when it's in the sheath. And it has a fair amount of pretty decent sized rivet holes, eyelet rivet holes, if you want to lash something to it or wrap paracord around it. It's got very heavy duty stitching, very well made sheath, very good, very high quality leather. You can give this leather treatment if you want, or oil it. You can darken them if you want, or leave them natural. It's got the Bark River insignia in the back. It's got a pretty good loophole for a belt, or if you wanted to fasten it to a pack, you could also do that. It's got a very wide, I'd say 1 inch wide by 1/8 inch thick snap closure at one end. And this is the type of knife that you really want to use with extreme caution, and you want to learn how to use it before you go out into the woods, because a knife like this, that's this well built, this heavy, and has a blade as sharp as a razor like this one does, if you don't know what you're doing, it can result in catastrophic failure or injury to the person that's using it. So you really just want to learn how to use it and start out slow. This isn't one of the knives that somebody that's just starting out would probably fare well with. And if you need something this large, you really just want to learn some safety with it before you go out, because you can get injured really easy with something like this. And on the other hand, when you do learn how to use something like this could be your best friend out in the bush. This could do almost anything you need. You could build shelters with this. You could chop firewood with this. Just playing around, bushcraft fun. You can carve with it and use it to debark limbs and trees. And this is just great. It's probably the best large knife I've ever used. And the reason why I'm doing a review video of this again, I had already previously done a review video of this and a field test video. The reason why I'm doing an updated video is because I'm doing a series really soon where I'm going to build from scratch a bushcraft shelter and a bushcraft camp way up in the mountains, and I'm going to do it using all Bark River knives, and this is going to be one of them. I'm going to use it I'm going to build it all with this parang and a Bark River bushcrafter, and I'm going to build all kinds of stuff. I'm going to build a probably 2 or 3 different kinds of survival shelters. I'm going to make a campfire with them. A few other things. I want to carve a spoon with the bushcrafter, and just some other stuff, processing wood down, and a few other things. There's a couple other surprises I don't really want to say right now. I don't want to give all my information out yet. I gotta have some surprises in my videos coming up, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun making them, and I hope you all have fun watching them. And until next time, until my next video, I hope you all had fun watching this. I'm Mike with Omega Survival. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I really appreciate you watching. Until next time.